Kia ora, Kyle to Kiwi here.
My name's Sam.
The good fellas at Arrival magazine are sending us around the country for the next while.
Looking forward to it, eh? It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Basically, they just want us to check out every region or the unique and awesome things that make this country what it is.
And we're pretty keen for you guys to come along on the journey as well, so you can follow us through any means of social media.
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. All you gotta do is hashtag search us. Great Kiwi Roadie, pretty easy to find.
And we're starting the journey today here in the capital, Wellington. I'm pretty keen to get the ball rolling, and let's go to Parliament and see who we can meet. We're going to be able to meet someone, right?
Go meet an MP.
Let's do it.
Can't be that hard. Alright, game on, brother.
Do it.
You! I'm here with Associate Tourism Minister Todd McClay. Todd, a few questions, insider tips, here we go. If you could see only one region in New Zealand this week, which would you choose?
One region in New Zealand this week, I'd have to say it's probably down in the southern part of the South Island. It's not somewhere everybody would go, but I love the Invercargill area. Because it's it's so much back to nature, it's rough, it's raw, and you know what? They have a lot of oysters there as well. So it's somewhere I go. If there's only one place I could see this week, it would be down there, because not everybody gets an opportunity to think about Invercargill enough.
If you're travelling with children, what could you recommend?
If you've got kids?
Yeah,
I've got 4 children, so with the exception of leaving them at home, having a great time with your wife, because my kids have a lot of character, I think probably Hobbiton. So the whole of New Zealand's plowed a whole lot of effort into these movies, and the movies themselves are doing just an amazing job promoting the beauty of New Zealand and all that we have to offer. But if you go to Matamata and you visit Hobbiton, actually not only do you get to see how it was filmed and so on, you can learn quite a bit about what goes on behind the scenes. I'm really, really proud as a Kiwi and as a politician of everything that we're starting to do and the great talent in our filmmaking industry. And I just think that if you've got kids, take them to Hobbiton. They'll love you for it.
Traveller comes to New Zealand. What sport should they check out while in New Zealand?
Well, so I don't know when you're going to show this, but today it would be the cricket, because every record is being broken. And isn't it a great thing to be able to say as a Kiwi that I'm proud of our cricket team, because they've had just an amazing summer, a record of 302 runs, the highest test score ever been scored, and so on and so forth. But the other reason to say that is we've got the Cricket World Cup coming up. Government's just announced $5 million, the Prime Minister $5 million to pump into that.
Awesome.
And this is something I didn't know. This is the #1 watched sport in the world. So more than just about everything else, I understand, there will be more people watching cricket than the Rugby World Cup, the Football World Cup, and so on and so forth. And that means we get to showcase New Zealand. So, if you're a foreigner, come and watch some cricket, come and visit the country. There's a lot of cricket to be seen here.
It's always the last question that they ask in this. They got this little insider tips here, local knowledge. I love New Zealand because...
I love New Zealand because it's all about nature and it's all about people. So, Kiwis are friendly, and the big challenge we have and we need to continue to think about is every time somebody from overseas visits here, they create jobs. We're either keeping jobs or we're creating more. And we've got to make sure that when they go home, they've had the best time they can. They say it's a beautiful country, and they say those Kiwis made me feel so much at home that I want to visit again, and they tell all of their friends and family to come and visit too. Tourism is actually about the local economy and jobs, but mainly it's about making sure people have a great time and making sure they go home and talk about how fantastic this is compared to anywhere else in the world.
Awesome. Hey, well, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming down from the big old beehive up there.
Happy to see you. So you guys have a great time. If you're travelling around, if you come to Rotorua, you should come and visit me. We'll see what we can throw you off of.
I like that.
So while Kyle's been down at Parliament, I've decided to take a far more relaxed approach to this. I've just come up on the cable car from Lambton Quay. I'm now at the top of the Botanical Gardens here in Wellington. I'm just going to take a nice easy stroll back down to Sam at Parliament. That's how I roll. Remember, if you guys want to keep in contact with us, see what's going on, hashtag Great Kiwi Roadie. We look forward to hearing from you. We want to hear your feedback.